Hi there. You may notice you are lower on the bookshelf than normal. Because normally, about here, right? But, something's happened. Me books, they're gone. Well, they're not gone. They've moved. Death Note's there, JoJo's there, Kami Can't Communicate, and then everything else. They've all moved. Now, me and my mother have an agreement. I will know most of my Christmas presents, not all of them. Now, the Christmas presents that I know about are right here. But that's not it. Now, in total, there are 116 books that are currently in boxes in this room. Under me bed, in those two different boxes, is the rest of a little series I'm reading. Fucking Naruto. I have the rest of Naruto. And all of Bleach. But yeah, that's not why I'm making this video. Just to show, like, yo, I got a manga, oh, let's go. But yeah, the main reason I'm doing this. Yesterday, I went to see a film. And it's not this. This is a sword from Demon Slayer, if you can't tell. It's not that. Over the weekend, a little film dropped in cinemas around where I live. And I thought, hey, I want to go see that. So I caught up with the anime. It was only a season, so I blitzed through it a week. And actually, no, about a week and a half. I was quite slow with watching it, mainly because ads. Crunchyroll's a bitch. It also removed Claymore, which I'm pissed about. I love them. I've read like half of the first chapter. Shit's incredible. The fucking first page. It's just the Claymore or Night Witch fucking cutting demon thing's head in half. Like, that shit's sick as fuck. Like, it's just like, bruh. But yeah, the film I went to see is called Chainsaw Man, the Reze arc. I can say one thing about that film. 1,000 times better than Demon Slayer. But I can't compare the two. I can't compare Demon Slayer with the Reze arc. Infinity Castle Part 1 can't be compared with it. Because they are two very separate films. Infinity Castle... you know what? It's easier if I just have you up here. Like, just stand on the bed. It's fucking easier. Actually, could I have you on top shelf? Oh, son of a bitch, I can. Let's go. Yeah. You're next to Izuku and Suyu. You're underneath Pagan Men. But yeah. You can't compare the two. Because Infinity Castle was more focused on the fights. They'd done the story, now it's just fights. Meanwhile with Reze arc, it's an actual story. It's Denji's first love. Makima, he says Makima's my first love. I love Makima. Doesn't. He loves the idea of being with Makima. The idea of being with Makima is what's making him love her. What's making Makima use him for her own benefit. Reze was using I'm going to go into spoilers now. Reze was using Denji to get the chainsaw heart, to get Pochita's heart. But she actually fell for him. Half the movie is a proper romance film. Yes, it's horny as fuck. Do I care? No, that shit was funny. Like, Jesus, I didn't expect it to actually be quite funny. Power's not in the film. So without power, a lot of the batshit insane shit doesn't happen so early. You get a new character who got introduced for like 5 minutes during the main series, during season 1. That's called, and that is the Shark Fiend, or Beam. My new favourite character out of Chainsaw Man. He is so fucking funny. Either him or the Violence Fiend. The Violence Fiend is really funny. He hasn't been given a name. We just know he's the Violence Fiend. But half the film is beautiful. It is just a nice love romance story. I felt like I was watching a love fucking rom-com. Where you had actual fucking moments of pure love sprinkled in with a little bit of funny. It felt like a proper romance film. It was beautiful. The animation change I don't care about. That's fine. But it helped with it. I am going to talk about one scene. The pool scene. There is a scene in the film where there is a pool where Denji learns how to swim. Quite literally, Denji ends up, she teaches him how to swim. Naked. They're both naked. Now with a dude, you mainly got to cover up just below the waist. With her, you got to cover up. Yeah. They covered up. They sort of did. Honestly, I don't care. It's just really weird to see a character with no nipples. I don't know why, but it's weird to see a character with no nipples. And that makes me sound horny for saying that. They put them next to the fucking subtitles. Or they do it when there's no subtitles. What the fuck? But yeah. The film is beautiful. It is incredibly good. Half of it, I swear to fuck, is fanfic. The only reason why I say half of it's fanfic... Sorry, Suyu. I have a mini Funko Pop with him, but it's easier to do this. The reason why I say half of it's fanfic, because it's just Denji versus Bakugo. I shit you not. That film makes me want Bakugo to be better. The actual damage to the volume. I think that's just how the volume looks. Yeah, quite literally, Reze was moving how Bakugo should have been moved in the whole series. I have not seen the anime, so I don't know anything about the last season. Well, actually, the last 2 seasons. I've been staying away from it. The most I know is Stars and Stripes shows up. No spoilers, please. I really, really like MHA. I go up to Midoriya versus Class 1A. That's it. I know exactly where I am. But I have not seen any more of the anime or manga. Just because I really want to stay spoiler free, because I really want to finish it. It looks so good. But yeah. Same with Demon Slayer. I don't want to touch the manga until I finish the anime. I keep finding the Demon Slayer manga for like 40 quid. 50 quid. Fuck, I've seen it for 70. One time I saw it for 30. Problem, 5-hour drive. Not driving that. Not driving that when I can find it on Vinted for like 80? That's weird postage. Like, dude, that's good. I'll go down to Waterstones, it's 180. I ain't paying that. Back off if you think I'm paying that. I'll go on Facebook Marketplace or Vinted and go, ooh, nice, someone's selling that for 40. Hi, can I pick this up? I tried to pick up Blue Exorcist. Turns out I'm broke. That, and I put money towards the actual Bleach box sets. And plus I wanted Bleach more than Blue Exorcist. But yeah, the Reze arc is incredible. The fight scenes are incredible. They fight the Typhoon Devil. Who, hell, Denji was perfect for that. If he didn't have Beam, I think he still would have won that fight. He just needed to get onto the Typhoon. Once he got onto it, he could just put the chainsaws in the Typhoon and just... While the Typhoon is still currently spinning around, he'd still be latched on, spinning around it, killing it. The only fight he had problems with was Reze. He almost lost multiple times. If Beam wasn't there, he would have died 12 times. Like, it's insane. I want to pick up the manga, but I don't want to because of the fucking anime. God, I love it. Oh, yeah, Kobani. Kobani was the bitch that fucking stabbed Denji in season 1. She died. Fucking nothing. She actually had a proper decent, character. She had a proper decent character. She was a decent character, but that's about it. Quite literally. Violence Fiend gets his ass whooped. She's like, shit, blind me, fuck, blind me. Fucking Reze just goes, boom. She just goes, Also, Denji's the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen in anime. This motherfucker, I swear to God, if he had 12 brain cells, if he had an extra 5 brain cells, he'd be one of the best characters in that fucking series. No, what happens is this bitch Reze stands like this, fucking looking like Sephiroth in Smash Ultimate, ready to pull out his side B. Just she does that 14 times. She does it 30 times. This bitch pulls this out every fucking chance she gets. Nobody learned. Half the characters saw it twice because they somehow miraculously lived. Aki and the Angel Devil lived. I'm impressed. I thought the Angel Devil was gonna die. Aki's now got fucking 4.5 years left to live. I doubt he'll fucking live that. I'm curious on what the fuck Satsuki Fujimoto set up to the rest of Chainsaw Man. Because, my God, this looks like it's gonna be hell. How the fuck is this gonna work? We are somewhere in volume, 7? Or 6, I don't know. We've just finished Reze. We've still got the rest of part 1, and then part 2. Chainsaw Man has gotta go. It's got to be one of the most insane bullshits I've ever seen. Jesus Christ. With Death Note, you could understand where everything came from. With L's death, you could see where the next transition was. You could see the story ending. Time skip. But they did set up something just before the time skip. They set up Nier and Mello. They set them up, which made sense. it made sense that they would train more kids to be like Elle. Elle was the smartest person to come out of Whammy's house, to come out of any orphanage, to come out of anything. So it made sense for them to want to find a new Elle. They found 2 of the fuckers. They got lucky to find 2 more of the fuckers. With this, where the fuck is it going? MHA, you could see that Shigaraki was gonna be busted and fucking be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna destroy the world. Or destroy the Hero Society. Sorry, my bad. I'm an idiot who loves MHA. I don't know how I got that wrong. Can you stop spinning? But bloody hell, I did not expect. We've leveled half the fucking city. How the fuck have we leveled half the city? This is making me go the same way as Bleach, actually. I'm now thinking about Bleach. I'm currently watching the anime. I stopped midway through Last Noches. Dropped it for half a year. Actually, no, dropped it around June-ish. Because I was like, oh, it's getting bad. It's not hitting as hard as the Soul Society arc, as everything before the Soul Society arc. This is shit. And I was reading, like, first couple pages of a couple volumes. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is so much better. How is this so much better? Yet it's the same bullshit. I don't know how, but it's a universe that's better in black and white. I don't know why. But I'm now curious on where Bleach is going. I'm on the Battle of Karakura Town. We've got Soifon versus some Aranka. We've got the guy that's perfectly plump. His words, not mine, I think. Versus an Aranka. Ikaku's lost his fight. We've lost one of the pillars. We're about to go into more fights. My question is, if we defeat Aizen here, even if we don't defeat Aizen, where's the story gonna go? We still have TYBW. I still have over 140 episodes. I would say about 200. What, about 200? But probably 60 of them are filler. Actually, more than 60. It's fucking Bleach. The filler in that is terrible. Bound Arc was horrible. I watched about 5 episodes of it to try and see if it was good. Best filler arc on my ass. Apparently, Bound Arc in Bleach is the best filler arc in Bleach. My ass it is. It fucking ain't. It's terrible. But yeah, I have no idea where Chainsaw Man's gonna go. I have no idea whether... We have no idea on when the next season of Chainsaw Man's gonna come out. I'm looking forward to it either way. I want to see more Beam. I want to see more Beam. Beam is my fucking goat. This man barely knows Denji. And he's like, I want to be with Denji. Let's go. He fucking follows Denji around. And when he meets Reze, he's off chasing pigeons. He's fucking hilarious. And then once he starts developing a relationship with Reze, you don't see Beam. You only see Beam when Reze starts attacking Denji, where Beam swoops in, grabs Denji, fucking blitzes away. How Beam and Denji survive, I'll never know. But yeah, I'll recommend Reze arc. It is, as a film, better than Demon Slayer. But fuck you if you think I'm putting it higher than Demon Slayer. I love everyone in Demon Slayer. Kunao is easily one of the best characters in Demon Slayer, even though she's done nothing. Tanjiro is incredible. Zenitsu, I hate, but I loved him in that new film. In Infinity Castle, Hakuji, also known as Akaza, or Akaza, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Brilliant. Gentleman. I forgot Kobeni's name before I walked in there. I only remembered her name when she died. Yeah, she didn't even get a proper death. Second she died, it was like a second later, it was just, welcome back to the fight. Yeah. That's me. See ya.